Good morning, everybody. February 17th, Friday, day 48. Whew, can't believe I remembered that. Anyway, change plans today. It poured all night long, and it's supposed to rain all day today, and then early this afternoon, it's supposed to get really windy and cold and turn to snow, and being wet and cold is not something that's high on our list, but we were going to do it anyway. But then to throw in the mix the problems I'm having with my heels, thought it wouldn't be a good idea to do that today. So what we're going to end up doing today is zero today. Check out of the hostel, and Derwin Creech is going to come and pick us up and take us to Damascus, and then we're gonna just zero in Damascus and stay at the bed and breakfast there, and then tomorrow we're gonna slack pack that section. Um, might find a dock in the box between here and there to get my feet looked at. They originally, I thought they were just the one part of my foot was just dry and I would itch it, and I itched it one time, and then it was kind of sore the next day. So I figured, well, it's just rubbing where I was scratching it. Well, both my feet broke out into these really bad rashes, and they're really red and sore, and almost on the verge of blistering. And it's not like where my shoes are rubbing, so probably got some kind of infection. I don't want it to take me off the trail, so uh, I think the best thing would be, I mean, I've used antibiotic ointment, I've used Gold Bond, I've used Bag Balm, and nothing's really helping it. So I took some allergy pills and some Benadryl. So I think the best bet from here would be to probably get it looked at so it doesn't take me off the trail, because that's not an option. So on this zero day, I'm going to see if maybe that can work into the plans to get it looked at, and we'll go from there. But I'll keep you up to date on the plans going forward. But it can change in any second. And the wild thing is it always works out in the end, and it's just amazing how it's going. And I can't thank the staff at Boots Off enough. This bunk room is so cool, and these beds are so comfortable. And thoroughly enjoyed talking with Jim, Grumpy, and Pringles. Great people. This is a must stop. You have to stop here, and it's just, you'll enjoy it. That being said, we're just waiting for our ride to show up, and see what the day brings. Other than that, there's really nothing else to bring you up to date with, but that's the plans going forward for now, and I'll keep you posted. It's Friday. Have a good day. Hope your weather's better than ours, and I hope you have a great day. We'll talk at you in a bit. Well, I'm sitting here in an urgent care waiting for the doctor, getting my feet looked at. I got a really painful rash. It's not from shoes rubbing. I don't know if I picked something up or what it is. So that's why I'm here. I wanted to make sure it wasn't cellulitis, because I don't want anything to bring me off the trail. So being proactive, and ever since I had my medical issues, I like to nip things in the bud before they get worse, because I have a history of things getting worse. So hopefully it's nothing, and they can give me something for it, and we can be on the road. But had a great time at Boots Off Hostel. Thoroughly enjoyed the company with Jim, Pringles, and Grumpy. Awesome people. You guys that are gonna hike and you're coming up that way, you gotta stop and you will enjoy it. They are fantastic people. Um, that being said, we decided to zero today because of the weather and my feet. And don't get me wrong, the rest could help after that 20-mile day yesterday. But um, Derwin Creech, and his wife Faye had contacted us and wanted to help out. So they actually drove from Damascus to Boots Off to pick us up, brought me to urgent care here, and then is going to take us back to Damascus and put us up at Lady Di's bed and breakfast. And I cannot thank them enough. It just, you know, things are put in place for a reason, and I'm so very thankful that they reached out to us and it just happened to work out. And they're so flexible and helpful. It just, I can't thank them enough. I mean, words can't put it into how thankful I'm feeling, you know, for all the special help that they've offered. So just wanted to put that out there. And once I see Doc, we'll be out of the box. Talk to you soon. What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna get comfortable here if you don't mind. It's been a day. So let me give you a little rundown of today's events. So we're at the hostel, and Derwin Creech drove from Damascus to Boots Off to pick us up in the pouring down rain. He got there and we showed him around and he met Grumpy and Pringles, two awesome people. Didn't get to see Jim, but I talked to him. Um, sorry, let me get up here and quit messing around. Um, he wished us well. Great guy. But we showed him around, and he was really interested in the hostel, and said that he would love to stay there sometime. And he's even kicking around the idea of doing a through hike. So after that, he drove me and point seven and I to the Doc in the Box, because my heels have been sore, but it's been like a plantar fasciitis thing. But I got this thing where it's like my shoes were rubbing my feet, but it's not just like a blister. It's like a red rash, and something's not right, and it's really sore, really weird looking. So I don't want anything taking me off the trail. So I went to the Doc in the Box, and they said you got Lyme disease. So they called in some medicine. So then after that, then Derwin drove us over to the Walgreens, and I had to sit in there and wait for it to get processed, and got that. And then we went out for lunch. Then he brought us to Lady Di's, and put us up in he put us up in Lady Di's. And I just can't say enough thank you enough for all the stuff that he's done for us today, driving us around. And I mean, no questions asked, whatever you want to do, just genuinely nice, very nice guy. So we got checked in at Lady Di's, got a shower, did some unpacking. Then we went out for dinner. And after dinner, we went to a brewery, and they had karaoke. Had a few beers and listened to some good karaoke, and got a picture with the whole bar up front. I'll add that picture in here at the end. And just really really cool people around here. We're actually in Damascus right now. So really neat little town. Even got to meet the police chief, who is also I think the fire chief too. Great people. So We got back about 8:45, and we're just going to get ready for bed and make plans for tomorrow. We're going to do a slack pack tomorrow from Route 91 to the hostel here. And hopefully if the feet hold up, then we'll know we're good to go. See if I hopefully don't have any fatigue or any issues, and we'll see where we go from there. But we're thinking about doing a live video tomorrow after we hike. So if we get enough time and it works out, we may do a live, and I'll see if I can get my partner on here. I'm sure she'll be thrilled about that. So that's the game plan going forward. Derwin's going to come and pick us up, take us up to 91. We're going to do the slack pack tomorrow like we were going to do today, but with the weather, it's really cold out. Now I got candy flying at me. With the way the weather was and the way my feet were, it just wasn't happening today. And it turned out to be a good call. So we're going to do that tomorrow and go from there. So hopefully you had a good night. Have a good weekend, and we will talk to you tomorrow morning when we get on the trail. Peace out.